welcome back to my channel. Today I'm here to share with you how I made grilled salmon with quinoa and avocado. So let's get cooking. All right guys, let's get started. The first thing the first thing that I have is the Ancient Harvest traditional quinoa. It's organic, white whole grain. Quinoa is just a grain, and it's really light, and especially if you are cutting back on eating a lot of rice and spaghetti. So this is a good substitute for that. So yeah, I picked this up, and also I picked up some chicken broth. It's the Swanson chicken broth, and I'm gonna cook the quinoa in the chicken broth. That gives it flavor. And also I have some apple cider vinegar, the organic brand, and I also have onion powder, garlic powder. I have an avocado. These avocados are still kind of hard, so I don't know how this is gonna work, because when I went to Walmart, and I mean all of them was hard, and the ones that was dark brown, they was too soft. So I don't know what's going on with the avocados, but yeah, we're gonna see if we can work with this one. I have one lime, I have garlic, I have a red onion, black pepper. Y'all already know my seasonal, parsley to make it pretty, and I also have some light tasting olive oil, and of course I have to have my little drinky drink. All right, y'all, let's get started. Oh, and another thing I forgot, I got some salmon. I got this from Walmart. It's the wild caught pink salmon, skinless fillets. They probably have maybe like 5 pieces in here, so I'm gonna do that. But I want to tell you guys, maybe like a couple of weeks ago, I went to Walmart and I had made groceries, and what happened was, when I went to the register to check out, I kept smelling something. It would just stink. I was like, what is that smell? I was telling my daughter, I'm like, what is that smell? Come to find out, the chicken wasn't bad, but where the chicken was sitting at, where where the chicken area in Walmart, where the chicken was sitting at, when I tell y'all, it was stink, it was nasty. And the lady, well, the cashier was telling me, she said, ma'am, she said, where the chicken is at, she said that whole area need to be clean. It was just dirty, stink. Nobody wasn't even there. I mean, nobody's there to even clean it. And I just told her, I said, look, I said, I don't want it, keep it. But I already had bought this fish from Walmart. I had it in the freezer. So all of the stuff that I do have in my freezer, I'm gonna cook, because it's not bad. But that day when I picked up that chicken, I was like, oh no, I'm not buying meat from Walmart anymore. Certain things I will pick up from Walmart, but as far as my meat, no, I'm not doing that anymore. Then I get my money as far as with the meat. But yeah, that's what I have. So what I'm gonna do is, first I'm going to take my chicken broth, and I have my pot right here, and I'm gonna put this on for the quinoa. I'm gonna pour all this in there for the quinoa. That's gonna give it extra flavor. You can do a lot of dishes with quinoa. Even like sometimes if I'm doing like a gravy and rice, like chicken and gravy, instead of using the rice, I use the quinoa. And it's really good for you, especially if you're trying to, cut back and trying to eat a little healthy. I mean, that is real good. So, yeah. And I'm gonna let this boil, and then after this boil, I'm gonna let my quinoa cook. And it only takes maybe 10 minutes to cook it. It doesn't take long at all. It's just like if you was cooking rice. So it won't take long to cook. And so right now I'm getting ready to go ahead on and chop up a little piece of garlic, and I'm gonna chop up maybe half of this onion. And yeah, and then I'll go ahead on and show you guys the rest. All right, guys, I just got finished chopping up my onion and my garlic, and I didn't even use all of it because you don't want to put too much garlic and too much onion in the dish because you're not cooking it. It's just going, I'm mixing everything together, so it's not going to be cooked. So you don't want to overpower your dish with too much onion and too much garlic. Just enough to taste, okay? But yeah, I'm waiting for my chicken broth to boil so I can put the quinoa in. But I'm getting ready to go and wash my hands, and then I'm gonna clean my fish, and then I'll come back. All right, guys, my fish is all clean. Now you want to take a paper towel and you want to pat the excess water from off of them. And I have 5 fillets here. So now I'm getting ready to season them. You don't have to put too much seasoning on it because I will season my quinoa a little bit. So I'm adding the seasoned salt, well, season all. Then I'm gonna add my onion powder. Oh, wait. This is a good one. I don't want to open this one up. Wait. I have my onion powder. And I have my garlic powder. A little bit of black pepper. And just want to flip it over and just season the other side. And like I always tell you guys, I don't measure. I season for taste on how how I want my food to taste. So I don't measure anything. Not later on I will measure. I will measure later when it comes down to the apple cider vinegar. So I will show you guys that. But yeah, I don't measure. The only time I would measure if I'm baking something, that's it. But other than that, no, I do not measure. I've been doing it for so long. I mean, just the onion powder and put a little bit of garlic powder. And some black pepper. All right, now I had to take my my skillet off the fire because it looked like it was getting a little hot. All right, now I'm getting ready to take my quinoa and put in the chicken broth. All right, and just stir that around. Okay. Now my skillet is getting hot for the salmon, so I'm getting ready to take my salmon and put in the fire. Well, in a skillet. Ooh, that's what you want to hear. That sizzle. I'm gonna do these 3, and then I'll come back and do the other 2. All right, this is how my salmon is looking. And you want to cook this maybe like 3 minutes on each side, and then I can take it out because it doesn't take long for salmon to cook at all. And here is my quinoa. I'm just going to cook the quinoa for maybe like 10 minutes, and then that's it. It's not going to take that long. Oh yeah, that looks really, really good. Yeah. So just let that get brown on that side, and then I'll be ready to flip that over. All right. Who's joining us? Miss London Victoria. Say hi. Say hi, everyone. She loves to be in the kitchen when I'm cooking. You ready to eat? Yeah, you ready to eat? She's a big girl. Say, I am what? Say, I'm 14 months. Say, I'm 14 months. And she's so smart, guys. And her mommy, they have their own channel. You can go and subscribe to their channel. Their channel is Naturally J. And I will leave everything down at the bottom. What, baby? What? What you want? Look. Avocado? You love avocados. Tell everybody you love avocados. Yeah. Yeah, but yeah. Let me I'm about to turn the fish over. Oh yes. Let me show you guys what the fish looks like. Alright, this is how the fish is looking. That's what you want. You want it to be just a little bit crispy. That looks so good and it smells good. And the quinoa is still cooking, so yeah. I want to tell you guys, this dish you can also, instead of making it with salmon, I usually make it with tilapia. But tonight I'm using salmon, or you can use shrimp. Some of you probably seen on my Facebook where I made the quinoa with shrimp and I made it with the tilapia. But tonight we're going to have it with salmon. A little bit healthier. Well, I mean, the shrimp and the tilapia is healthy too, but I prefer the salmon with it. So that's what I'm about to do. Alright, I'm getting ready to take this batch of fish out because this is pretty much done. And then I'll go ahead on and add the last two to the pan. So this is an easy, like if you want something, I mean you work, if you know, especially for the ones who work and you come home and you want to fix something quick or, you know, healthy for your family, this is the dish to make. And I mean, your kids will love it also. And also, if you don't want to use red onion, you also can use green onion. Green onion is good with this also. Yeah, but the quinoa is almost done because it is boiling up to the top. So, yeah, I'm going to be getting ready to drain that. And then I'll come back and show you guys once everything is pretty much done. I'll put everything else together. But yeah, it's easy, it's simple. Okay? So yeah, let me take this out and then I'll come back and put everything else together. Alright, I'm getting ready to take my tilapia out of the pan. Then I'll add the other two in. Wash my hands. Yo, this year has been going by pretty good for me and my family. We got some things that's going to be coming up business wise. So I'm looking forward to it. Just traveling and just spending time with my granddaughter and just showing her some different things, you know. But yeah, everything is going great. All right, the quinoa is done, so I'm getting ready to drain it the same way if you was draining rice. So I'm going on and drain this. And this is how it looks. See? And you drain it just like if you was draining rice. Put the cold water on it because you don't want it to cook, you know. You don't want to put the hot water on it because it will continue to cook. I mean, you cook it pretty much the same way like you cook rice. All right. My fish is almost done. I have maybe like 1 more minute left on the fish. The quinoa is done. Now I'm getting ready to put add the apple cider vinegar, the lime, and that's it. The apple cider vinegar, the lime. Oh, and my olive oil. I have my olive oil. So let me get a bowl, and I'm gonna go ahead and show you how I'll mix that up. It's gonna be like a dressing type, because basically it's something like a salad, but it's not, because some people add tomatoes in it. You can add tomatoes. What else? If you want to add carrots to it, you can. But this is the way I like to make it for my family, and this is the way they like to eat it. So, I mean, you can add, you know, if you want to add peas, you can make it just like if you was making like a shrimp fried rice. You can make it like that, but instead of using the rice, you can use the quinoa. But yeah, let me go ahead on and take my fish out, and I'll come back. All right, guys. I just took my fish out of the skillet. It looks so good. It's juicy. I cannot wait to eat. And I have my quinoa right here, so that is done. Now I'm getting ready to take my quinoa and put it in a bowl. All right, I have this in a bowl, so like I said before, guys, I'm not going to cook the onion and the garlic. So I'm going to add my onion and garlic to the mix, to the quinoa. You want to mix this up. Ooh, it smells so good. All right, now let me get my little measuring cup. All right. Now I'm gonna add 1 cup. I'm measuring, y'all. Now you want to add 1 cup of apple cider vinegar. Okay. And then the next thing you want to do is add maybe a ½ cup of olive oil. About a half. All right. And then you want to cut your lime. Where's my knife? Give me 1 second. Get all those juices flowing. All right. And you want to squeeze ½ of a lime. I don't know what happened to my lemon squeezer. I just can't find nothing anymore, guys. My little granddaughter, she takes everything. I can't find anything. One day she had it in a recycle bin. Her bottle be in a recycle bin. Everything is in a recycle bin. All right, let me throw this away. All right. Now you're going to mix that up. Now at this point, if you want to add seasoning to this, you can. So what I'm going to do is I want it just a little bit spicy. I'm gonna add just a little bit of cayenne pepper. Just a dab. All right. Then I'm gonna add some more of my seasoned salt. My onion powder. And garlic powder. This is like a dressing. Let me close this. This is your dressing for the quinoa. Let me see. Okay, that tastes good. All right. Now you want to add it to the quinoa. Just slowly add it in here because you don't want to overpower it. You don't want to put too much because you can taste it as you go along. So you don't want to add too much. And just stir that around. All right, now let me get a spoon so I can taste it to see if I need anything else. Let's see. Y'all, that is it. You have like a little crunch from the onion, and you can taste the garlic. Oh yeah. That is it. So I don't have to add any more of this. So now, oh, I need to make it pretty. Now I can go in and add my parsley. Oh, it's not coming out. There you go. All right. And just mix that up. All right, now let me show you how it's coming along. All right, guys, this is how the quinoa looks. It looks so good and it tastes good. All right, and now I'm getting ready to plate everything up, and then I'll be back to show you the finished result. All right, guys, this is the end result of my grilled salmon with quinoa and avocado. I hope you guys enjoyed this video on today, and don't forget to subscribe, like the video, and leave a comment, and don't forget to share. And another thing, don't forget to turn on that bell notification. It will let you know each time I post a video. Until next time, bye guys.